What is going on? I'm Zedmod, starting the season a tad late. We are going to first check that code Zedmod is in that creator boost. There are some new Boom Pass missions for those of you who like the Boom Pass. Do check those out. We are going to jump into Warships though. And this account started in 17, had a bit of a rough go, then got going with some decent times, and then made a dumb mistake. So quickly gonna walk you through this tech tree, then we'll jump to another one. This season, I started in 17, which is higher than I've ever started, and what that meant is that you have to be super careful about getting those tech. So spending just to get 300 tech to get through there, spending just to get 600 tech to get through there, doing little tiny upgrades bit by bit. Plan your tech trees a little bit. You will thank me for it. Generally speaking, defense is up to tick 4. That gives you the max count, and then come back and max them later on. So this one, as you can see, is on the defensive side. I've got a second account on the offensive side that I'll show you in a second with a massive disclaimer. So we do have machine guns, no flares, no flare team is painful but very beneficial for the second. Going through Kavan, maxing him out, our troop of choice is bombardiers with 2 boats of heavies out front. I'll show you that in a second. Now, I've skipped rocket launchers. I know a lot of people have rocket launchers. I'm not sure yet. We'll think about that a little bit. Probably could get me 18, but might stifle the growth later on. No troop damage. We went this top route. Don't have artillery. Went through tanks, not using them, thankfully, and then into shock mines. Now, I had shock mines for this battle right here, and I forgot to place them. That was my boss battle for 18, and that was my dumb. We have no coffee in the house this morning. Woke up sad as a result, and went for that boss battle. I recorded a video of all this, and then I deleted it because it was super long in the tooth. So we're restarting. That's why there's no live battles on this one. One thing I wanted to show you was against this base. Without flares, this season is hugely important. So because we want our troops to go towards that left-hand side, we're going to drop them on the right. I see people dropping their troops over in here to start with, and they just drop all of them in a row over here, and then they're surprised when all of their troops go up and around, and it's super slow, and they just walk directly into that base's, like, that's where the people want you to go. So we're going to drop way out wide with our bombardiers. A couple on the inside, and then we're going to get our heavies on the inside to clear all of these mines. Now, quick note, because we don't have rifles, Kavan, you need to do a little bit of thinking as far as when you're going to use his second wind, but those rifles are great for clearing mines, so you don't want to wait too long. There's a weird balancing act. And now that we've got this front stuff cleared, these guys are going to walk up to here. So delaying troops, and same thing as last season. Last season was very much like this. So these 2 seasons being back to back is a great thing. It means that people are going to be able to have all of those skills in their back pocket from last season. Now, I don't know if you guys have checked the leaderboard or not, but there are look at that shock, by the way. Pretty happy with that. There are already players in Legendary. That is insane. So season 59, likely gonna have the entire global leaderboard in Legendary. So if you don't have one of these trophies right about here, this is the time to push. Now, I did a mini push yesterday on my other account. Do I have any other attacks that I am happy with? 249 is pretty good. Let's show you that one. Oof, that one hurts. That is against a 3-engine room base. So we will jump on over to my other tech tree now. And this one has done 0 attacks. Total of 0 attacks. Daylight savings time. Let us sleep in a little bit later, but it also means that that chest is a little bit later. So this tech tree, you see that my shocks are only tick 3. we are saving some keys. I don't entirely know for what, because we got lots and lots of time. You know what? Let's spend some of those upgrade tokens, getting our med kits up to tick 3, getting those boom cannons maxed. People with rocket choppas are going to be an absolute menace. I am not using them yet. I am completely and utterly rushing to those heavy choppas. Now, I did say there was a disclaimer with the extra little pushes at the end of the season to try and get bumped up in those starting spots. Like last night, I did a little mini push to get to 20.69 on this account, which made me start at 18. But those mini pushes for 4 mini seasons, that is dangerous, dangerous stuff. So I am probably going to park one of these accounts for the rest of these mini seasons or mega seasons or whatever the heck they call them, simply because I don't think my sanity can allow it. But we shall see how this goes. Now, we do have the troop damage on this one. That is the major, major difference. This one does not have that building damage and that machine gun, just fully holding out for those heavy choppas, hoping to be 5 engine rooms here in a second. That is going to be my next little mini push. We are going to get going with these guys, and I fully assume we are just going to get pummeled, like speed bagged to the face. So if I lose all these matches, don't think to yourself, well, that's not going to work. This tech tree, I will try to show it to you time to time, depending on how we do. That is part of the reason why I do. Oh, see, there we go. This person's already got 5. It is one of those things where it's painful, especially as it's having a YouTube channel. It is painful to just lose. But if we can just maintain gold, those heavy choppas are going to be absolutely amazing. Notice that those flags are down low. That makes them farther from that boom cannon, hopefully closer to this boom cannon. And of course, none of them turned towards the left. They thought about turning left, but didn't quite pull it off. There we go. We got a couple turners. That is great. That those riflemen are going to stand there and get shot in the face by that boom cannon. That is perfect. That is exactly why I did that second wind. And now, little bit late. Maybe I should have dropped Kavan back here to second wind some troops for that back section. This boom cannon, distracted. Sorry, my words are not crisp this morning. So thank you for your extra patience today. The lack of brain power from the lack of coffee in our house is staggering. We're going to hit some shock mines. Don't really care about the shock mines. The boom mines are going to be a little bit frustrating, though. Not a lot we can do about it at this point, though. No flares means we're just going to have to sit here and watch this. Could we be a little bit faster by dropping Kavan late up that right-hand side? Probably. But 5 engine rooms is a huge advantage. And that's part of the reason why we're going to push towards that. And me being in rank 18 and having 5 chests sitting there unclaimed is a huge disadvantage. So again, yes, I'm gonna get pummeled here. I'm gonna lose basically every battle on this video, but know that your tech choices and your flag drops and your late Kavans will pay off in the end. I guess that's my number 1 point in this video. At least we got a 4 here. We are 4 versus 4. They have shock mines. I probably should have shock mines, but again, just not ideal. We're going to drop our heavy flag low. That's going to allow, hopefully, 1 boat of heavies to distract 2 mortars. We will find out here in a second. Now, all of our troops are going to head off to that left-hand side, so up there, mortar not doing a heck of a lot. That is great. So we're going to get you over here. We're going to get you over there. And now just slowly but slowly trying to pretend like we have a master strategy underway. So these guys on the right-hand side look like they're going to head up in the right general direction. We're going to get some pink zombie rifles to clear some things. Also got 1 pink zombie bombardier, which is fairly great. Medkits have been upgraded a little bit, and now we're just gonna keep shocking back in there, and I think that's all of the things that we needed to worry about. A couple mines up in front there will possibly play a role, so we'll drop that med kit up front. Yeah, we're good here. So just one more med kit on top of those 2 mines, and now just waiting. I can already tell that we're slightly faster because of that beautiful, beautiful troop damage, but it's not going to be fast enough against someone who has shock mines. So 242 is generally fast enough to win, but Dinky, also known as Donko, taking advantage and getting that 3-minute 5-second time. Almost guaranteed to be rocket Choppas. So, no bomb. That's a great time, Donko, with no bomb. See, look at how good that drop is on that right-hand side. So great time. Definitely need to speed my stuff up. Get some of those chests out. I love the fact that I faced against a player that I really do. Donko is a great player. I don't even know if he goes by Donko. I think it's D0NK0. I think that's his alt. Maybe the zeros is the alt. I don't really know. But we are going to get our drops going. Get this guy. Oh man, those boom mines are well placed by this player. We are going to hold Kavan for a second, and then I'm going to drop him right on top of that boom mine. Is that dumb, you might be thinking? Probably. I am going to try to be smart, though. We're going to try to hold him off by clicking that button. Getting some... Had to push it again. Did not plan on that second press, but just trying to get some troops going left, and it did not work. So... at least Donko showed off how to have a good attack. We definitely did not. There we go. We got a couple troops going left. Took far more GBE than I would have liked. Thankfully, that one bombardier walked over that boom mine. I don't even know if that's actually better. Kavan dying at that point might have been better. But regardless, we are going to be slightly faster. Definitely need to pick up the pace if we're going to have any chance of winning. I gotta say, I love having that replay in my log. I'm gonna pay a little bit more attention to that. You guys should watch that replay a little bit because 3 minutes, 2 seconds using bombardiers is darn quick. I will be amazed if we get a faster time against our base. Maybe I'm just foolish though. I have, in 17, that would win 100% of the time. In 18, very curious. Like I said, we have not played this account. I am just showing you how to lose at this point, but again, do trust in that tech tree. Rush your butt to those yellow buses. We have fallen out of 18, but on the plus side, we have that 18 chest. Even if you can do a little mini push to get that extra rank chest, it's going to help you get farther along in the long run as we unlock stupid tanks. Getting into those shock mines next, and then just saving for that 5-engine room level. I assume, let's just have a quick look here. We've got 4 chests. That's going to be... Oh, I forgot about the extra keys, by the way. We're at 50% extra keys, so we have 120 keys left. We've got, what is that? 16 plus 120 is 136 minus... Yeah, we can get into that 5-engine room level as soon as we get all of these chests. So great news there. Like I said, tech tree, consider going down to fewer accounts though, because this is just not sustainable longer term. Like there's this mini push. I don't even know the Global 500. I think I might have been in the Global 500 last season, but this tech, we don't even have the ability to look. So, little bit weird. You only get an hour of fame from your global top 500, and we've already got players in legendary. So a bit of a weird season open for me. Do let me know in the comments if you're going offensive or defensive. Rocket Choppas very much were calling my name, but as the defenses get more and more prevalent, I don't think that Rocket Choppas will be super useful, and those yellow buses are like a day away. So as always, do consider subscribing. More importantly, comment or go check out other videos. A note that healing troops, we do get those boom pass rewards from Warships, it does seem. So also note that did we get new sculpt statues, or have I just not played any of these? Yeah, I have not done anything on this account as far as the boom pass. Anyways, that is it for me. I am Zedmot, little bit discombobulated, going to get coffee. Thanks for coming in. I'm Zedmot. Peace.